Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So it's the last week of Pride Month, and it's also the last week of Men's Mental Health Month. These two run in tandem throughout the month of June, and some people have complaints about that. I've seen men complain a lot that corporations will only promote Pride Month and they never talk about men's mental health. And I think having these two in the same month is a good thing. I think it's by design, and it's only bad for the men who feel uncomfortable talking about their emotions or their mental state. When I think about how I was raised and when I was in elementary school, I remember distinctly that any deviation from the standard guy stuff, when we were in school, it was like signing up to play sports or really doing anything that's not emotionally regulative. If you felt sad and talked about it when you were in school when I was young, you were called gay. That was feminine for you to do. It was this idea that boys were only allowed to be angry or silent. I've always found that very strange, and as I've gotten older, I've noticed that this seems to have gone away a little bit, but the overall idea is still there that as men, talking about your emotions with your friends, comforting your male friends is like frowned upon and makes you feminine or gay. Like I've seen TikToks before where people have, street interviewers asking men, when you're at your lowest, who do you call to talk to? And they all say nobody because they say nobody cares about men's problems. But, like, don't you have friends you play games with? Don't you have anybody in your life at all that you talk to on a social level? If they're your friends, they should care about your well being. I know it's scary to talk about your mental health with people you're close to. You might feel vulnerable that they may use this against you at some point in the future, but you have to take that risk. Friendships, relationships in general, are about that give and take. You have to let yourself be open to people, to really let them in, to have these bonds that you want in life. And you can have these with men or women. I think you should have friends that are both men and women that you can talk to about the different aspects of your life. But you are hurting yourself by thinking that this is some not masculine thing to do to emotionally regulate. Now, I think there's a problem with men feeling they need to have this stoic outlook on life, and it's not even real stoicism. It's this broken manosphere tough guy stoicism where you feel nothing rather than being in control of your emotional state and not allowing things to truly affect you in a negative way. And that's why I think having this in line with Pride Month is really good. Because like I said before, when I was a kid, you got called gay for talking about your emotions, for being available and being able to comfort people. This was wrong for a man to do. You were less than a man for it, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, if you truly think that talking about this kind of stuff in a not therapy, I mean, you should be going to therapy, let's be real. I know some of you are afraid of that, but we all should be going to therapy. The ones of you who think you don't, you need it the most. But even if you're not paying somebody to listen to you, that you are afraid to talk to the people in your life that you spend most of your time with about where you're at, how you're feeling, and you know trying to work things out within yourself, you're only going to hurt yourself with this. You can say that society has raised you to believe that your emotions don't matter or that nobody really cares about you, but then you don't even try to talk to people about what's going on in your life. You can't blame others for this forever. You need to take some personal responsibility. You need to take some pride in yourself, in your mental health and your well-being. So, yes, having Pride Month and Men's Mental Health Month together is good because you should be proud to be mentally available for your friends. You should be proud to be emotionally stable enough to help each other. And I hope you can reach that point. I hope you can get over that hurdle with yourself. If you do feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, I would really sit back and listen. Really pay attention to the people in your life, because if you really feel that way, that they're going to make fun of you or belittle you for talking about your emotions, you need to find new friends. I'm just being honest with you. I have a Discord link in my descriptions of all my videos. Come talk to us. We're not going to treat you poorly because you want to say how you're feeling. But, you know, we still have a week of Pride Month. We still have a week of Men's Mental Health Month to go. So try to make it count. Try to help your friends out while you can. Try to ask for help if you need it. But until then, y'all try to have a good day.